Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I think I'm starting another reading vlog. I started this on Sunday and I read like 45 pages and then I picked it up this morning before work and read some more pages and I got to chapter 8. So I'm on page 74. So we're making a nice dent. It's 280 pages, so I've only really got like around 200 pages left. I'm on lunch now, so I've got some time to read. And yeah, I don't know, I definitely don't think I'll be finishing this today. I am really enjoying it, but I don't want to push myself to read 200 pages in a day. I was a bit like apprehensive. I think I started saying in the last video that I was apprehensive to start this, even though I wanted a short book and I liked the idea of it. And then I didn't actually get to the point. But the point was, I read the epilogue twice before and it wasn't sparking anything. I was a bit like, I don't know. But now I've actually started it, I'm like, okay. Like, I was a bit delusional before. Can you see? So I'm reading with him today. I don't actually like reading in his presence because he throws himself around the sofa. He honestly thinks he owns the sofa now. But anyways, he's a bit of a rascal. He squeaks his toys, he scratches at the floor, he has to go out every 2 seconds just to bark off the balcony and people watch, which, like, fair enough, but also please leave me in peace. So I tend to only read when Elliot's here or when he's like down for a nap. The chapters in this are quite short as well, which I'm loving. Going from the Spanish love deception, which the chapters were like minimum 15 pages up to like 30 pages. A nice 10-page chapter is bliss. It's so bliss. But I like it. So far, so good. And people have rated this so highly. I did have to hype myself up. I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there, I was like, I already told the vlog that I'm gonna read this book next, and I don't know if I can commit to that. So I went on Goodreads, I looked at the reviews, and it said like 4-star, 5-star, 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 4-star. I was like, oh, okay, like she's wanted, she's enjoyed. One thing I do notice about like the Kindle and books is my thumb starts hurting from like holding the book open, and so I like need a way to hold the book open that's not gonna hurt my thumb anymore, because that is a bit annoying. But I do love a physical copy because it's like a reward. Like, I get to look at it here, get to read it, get to have a physical copy, and then I get to put it in my new bookshelf. This is the new bookshelf, guys, that I was talking about. I sounded really sarcastic when I said I was excited, but deadpan, actually am excited about it and very happy with it. Okay, this is maybe a bit of a spoiler, but the fact that she just scrubbed the toilet with his toothbrush because he told her that she shouldn't have spent 5k on pillows and candles. WTF is that? Chapter 14. I'm liking it so far. I do think she's quite petty. Like the whole toothbrush thing and like losing the volleyball. I'm a bit like, really? It does scream sport brat. They've got everything she ever wanted. But I'm hoping she can turn it around. Like, I don't dislike her right now. But it's a break for now. I'll come back to it later. But we're a nice, decent way through, like almost halfway through. Let me put my little... We're like almost halfway through. So, a good flipping start. Pat on the back. I've got a gorgeous little guy. Having a bit of a nap right now. I'm liking it so far. It's really easy to read as well. Like, the chapters are quick, the perspectives are like good. It's very easy. Like, I wasn't getting that from the epilogue when I read it the first 2 times. Yeah, very good. Enjoying it. Kind of do want to finish it today, I'm not gonna lie, but that's not gonna happen. I'm not promising anything. I kind of want to finish it today, but at the same time, I'm just enjoying it. So if I keep picking it up and I get to the point where it's like 50 pages left, maybe I'll finish it. We're a quick phone interlude. We're just over halfway, or maybe just about halfway. I keep thinking like it definitely looks more than halfway, but then there's more pages at the front of like waffle and whatnot. So, wait, what am I saying? Anyway, they've just kissed for the first time, and I think the next chapter is gonna be, you know, so I don't know. I'm like scared to read the next chapter because I just think I'm gonna be like in it. But I've only read 100 pages today, actually a bit less than 100, but I kind of want to read more tonight and then finish it like earlier in the morning tomorrow, and then of the evening start my next book. That would be nice. But yeah, and I don't know what my next book's going to be. I'm kind of thinking Wild Love by Elsie Silver because it's on my Kindle and I really want to read a book on my Kindle. What I'm feeling now is like worry. Like, I'm very proud of myself, but I'm also feeling a level of worry of like, if I don't continue to like go at this pace, I'm gonna get deterred. Of like, if I'm stuck on a book for longer than a week, I'm gonna feel like stagnant and not like I've made any progress on a book, which is like a bit silly, but like that's how I feel like I'm feeling. But Elsie Silver books are so highly rated, like I feel like surely not. Also, I'm absolutely ravenous, so I don't think I'm going to read any more now. I might read some later, like I probably will read some later, but I don't want to say that and not do it. I'm just quite worried about the bigger ones. Don't want to bite off more than I can chew, which is why my goal for the year is still 12, no matter like the fact that I've finished 4 and I'm on book number 5. Book number 5 puts me almost at halfway for the year and we haven't even left January yet. But the bigger books scare me because I could get stuck and my motivation could waver. And with that then goes my discipline. You know, it's a slippery slope. Hi guys, sorry for the phone update again. I just feel like I need to do it in the moment. I finished the book. I can't say I don't know how, because obviously I read it, but like 10:30 p.m. I just have absolutely no idea what to rate it. Opinions. Opinions. It was so easy. It was so easy. That epilogue really did a number on me because I really thought like, I don't know if this is a bit of me, and I really enjoyed it. I did. It was so easy. It was dual POV. Like, it was pretty fast paced. Like, there was nothing that I was like, you know, it got to like halfway through this book and they kissed. Around halfway through his book and they had their first kiss, but that's not when everything transpired even. Like, there was just so much back and forth. But with the Spanish love deception, the fact that they hadn't kissed, like they had kissed over halfway through the book, and over halfway through the book they got into Spain, but that felt like it dragged on. This did not feel like it dragged on one bit. And like, maybe that's also because I basically finished the book in a day, bar 46 pages, like, which is insane to me. Like, I've done it before, but I sat down with the intention to do it before. Like, this has been finished within 24 hours officially, and that's crazy to me. Like, that's actually insane. Like, I've done it and it wasn't necessary. Like, I did get to the point where it was like 100 pages left and I was like, I could leave it to tomorrow, but I kind of want to finish it. So I did like push myself a bit more to finish it today, and I could have left it, but I wasn't like, no, I've had it. I would take breaks when I wanted a break. That's crazy. But I'm still so stuck on what to rate this. Like, I don't know. It definitely wasn't a 5-star. I didn't get no 5-star feeling. And the main character, the female main character, did irritate me. She is like very entitled, a bit spoiled, especially towards the beginning. and it just ended really nicely. I really liked it, but I just really don't know what to rate it. I'm really stuck. Like, the Spanish Love Deception, oh god, I don't know. Like, on par? Or I really don't know. I think I'm gonna have to sit on it. Do I recommend it to people? Yeah. It was one of the easiest books that I've ever had to read. Literally, I went off the back of a novella to this because I thought I need something easy after the Spanish Love Deception. This was equally as easy as the flipping novella. Like, I was just reading, getting into it. You find out things, it was very fast paced, but not too fast that you're like, no, I need more. You were like, it wraps up at the perfect time. You didn't need any more information. Everything came about at like a good sort of time. I really enjoyed it, but it definitely wasn't a 5-star. Does that leave me with a 4-star? Because I don't even know if I'd rate this better than the Spanish Love Deception. Like, I feel like I do, but then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What are you? Are you gonna tell me? What are you? I don't even know. Hi guys, I wanted to give an update. Obviously it's on my phone, so it's shit, and I'm sorry. It's currently 5 PM. I read like a little bit, like I just keep reading a chapter, having a break, reading a chapter, having a break. But I am currently reading Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Like I've said it so many times in my clips, but that is what I am currently reading. And I am on chapter 8, and it says I've got 6 hours and 45 minutes left of the book, which I love that it says that. Just to kind of wrap up yesterday, because I obviously said I didn't know what to rate it, and I can't even tell you what I rated it on Goodreads because I'm filming on my phone. I think I rated it a 3 to a 3.5. I would say it was pretty on par with the Spanish Love Deception, although I do feel like that one dragged out a lot longer and could have been condensed. I still really enjoyed the story of that one as well. But with the co-op, we get like one steamy scene, which is so fine. I'm not here for like we don't need like a full descriptive 5 chapters of that. I don't need that at all. But it was a bit lackluster. It was a bit like, it felt a bit flat for me. That's what it is. Overall, it was a great book. It really was, and I really enjoyed it. And Wild Love, that I'm currently reading, obviously I'm only 67 pages or like 16% in, so I'm really not far in at all. And I kind of want to get to like, I don't know. Honestly don't know, because I don't really feel like that ready today. I think after yesterday it's a bit like, have a bit of a slow one today. And also I don't know, I feel really lethargic today, probably because I woke up later. I think because I saw that it's like single dad trope or something, I was like, I don't think that's for me. Like, that doesn't appeal to me at all. I don't know how that would add anything, but the way it's come about has made me feel a little bit less apprehensive, because if you read it you'll know. It's not really a spoiler because it happens really early on, like extremely early on in the book, because it's already happened. I'm only 16% through, but I just don't really know how that's going to transpire. Hi guys, reading update.
Can I ask you a question?
Can you ask me a question?
Have you got a meeting?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, okay. I've got a meeting in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, okay. Reading update, guys. It is, I'm working, but I'm just going to do a quick update. 9:30 on Wednesday, can you see? And last night, I definitely read more than when I updated you last. I don't know if you can see it. 48% of Wild Love. Oh my goodness. Boy, was I wrong about this single dad trope, okay? Because every tender moment they have, it's not like, oh, he's sexy. It's like, oh, that is like, I don't know, really sweet. And then that makes me like the character more. Anyway, we just got to, wait, we're on chapter 24. So we've had the chapter at the, what the fuck did they call it? I don't even remember. The restaurant. And boy, am I confused. Boy, was I like, oh, okay, then, okay. And now, chapter 24. So, yeah. Also, didn't realise that Ford's sister in this book is one of the characters in the Chestnut Springs series, which is interesting. So, I'm first being introduced to her in this, but I know what happens now, because it's told me in the story. But yeah. Thumbs up for me so far. Haven't really thought about what the rating is at all.
I feel like I'm really stuck in my ratings right now.
I fell asleep. So I was just reading. I've just been reading on and off, like, for the evening, like reading little stints. And I was just reading, and I just fell asleep. I just fell asleep reading my Kindle. And every time I kept opening my eyes, I was like, oh, I'm on a chapter. So I continued reading. And then I'd fall asleep again. And then I'd open my eyes and be like, oh, I'm on a chapter. And I continue reading. I end up reading like the same bit over and over again. But, so, I don't really know what I've said. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, 87%. I think, from memory, because I have just woken up from my nap, that we have about 60 pages left, which is just over an hour of reading for me, and it's 9:30 p.m. So we have the very much potential, great English there, we have the potential to finish this today as well. Do I need to? Absolutely not. Do I kind of want to? Kind of, because I just really want to keep reading. But anyway, I think it's going to be a 4-star. So, like, we've got 60 pages left, and it's just so good. Like, what the F? I finished it. So good. It was so good. It was 4 stars. Easy. Just loved it. I'm really sad that it's over, but it's just made me quite happy. I brought my next book in here. I don't think I'm going to start any of it tonight, but maybe I will. I think I might have to do the same thing with the co-op and look at reviews, because it's not really sparking any joy. Hi guys, back with an update. It is 3:40 basically now, and I started reading. It's also on Kindle Unlimited, which is great, but we're around 20%. I think we're like 17% through the book. I'm on chapter 6, page 50. I want to read more, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not hooked me yet, that's for sure. But also at the same time, I'm like, what happened? Like, why is someone not there? Or will they end up turning up? Because then what I thought was going to happen, it's not going to happen. Ideally, we'd get like 50% way through the book, because then I can finish it tomorrow. It is 10 to 7. Have we read that much more of the book? Absolutely not. Because guess what? So we started reading it on my Kindle, on the sofa, and Rufus literally fell asleep on my lap, and I was like, oh, he's so warm and scrummy. And then he was like breathing really like peacefully, and it was making me so sleepy, and I was sitting there reading with my head on the pillow. I fell asleep. Just like yesterday. I fell asleep and I kept waking up, reading the same line over and again, falling asleep, waking up, reading the same line over again. It was craziness. That's as crazy as my life is now. I'm about a third through the book. I'm on page 90. So I haven't really read that much today, but obviously it's only 7, so it says I'm 30% of the way through, and it says I've got 4 hours left of this book, so I could actually finish it today. Not that that's the plan. That is definitely not the plan. I'd be happy if I get halfway, to be honest. I'm not loving it, because kind of there are like two guys that I'm kind of suspecting are love interests, and one of them I like more than the other one, and they're kind of more the underdog, but nothing's happened, and we're not like, nothing's really happened, and we're 90 pages in. Oh. And they keep referring to this night when they were younger in like 2008 or 2006 or something, that's like, it's the worst night of my life. And it's like, really? What happened? Because all of you are there, you're all alive. What happened? What happened? Because I think it was a fire. It says it in the prologue. Basically, there was a fire or something, and apparently it ruined everyone's life. And I just don't... They're all there. So none of them died. They didn't trauma bond over someone dying. So what was it? What happened? Oh, the school building burnt down? A tree burnt down, perhaps, because they keep going on about this smoker's tree? I don't know. And guess what? I actually don't care. I really don't care. It's not making me like, oh yeah, let me read more, let me find out what happened in 2008. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, are you gonna let me know, or do I have to keep reading to find this really boring thing that happened to you like years and years ago out? Like, I don't know. But like, where's the love triangle that I'm suspecting is gonna happen? Like, where's the affair maybe with Maxie and DJ? Like, is she really happy with her husband that she says she is, or are they unhappy? Like, is there gonna be an affair? Because there's like some tension apparently, says the character in this. So who fucking knows, okay? But what's happening right now, them sitting on a beach eating croissants, sand in their feet, I'm uninterested, okay? I'm not here for it. It's slow because nothing's happening. Literally nothing's happening. I feel like we're still getting background information. Background information I don't even care for. Like, I don't care. I don't know. She lied to the boy that she liked. The man, sorry, they're 30 now. She lied to the guy she liked about what she does for work because she was embarrassed, and then he told her something else, and she was like, oh, why did I lie? And it's like, because you're sad. Because she's sad and she wants to impress him, and that's not a relationship it's built off of. Anyways, so I just think it's clearly not going to be him because you've lied to him. You don't feel like you can be yourself around him. So anyways, annoying, but I do want to persevere. I want to get like halfway through, maybe 60%. Someone said it picks up after 60%. I'll just be happy if this is gone by the end of this video. This is a little reading bog. To be honest, I don't think this is going to be rated very highly. No offence, it's just not my cup of tea. So far, I might completely eat my words. I really, truly might. Hi guys, back for another update. We are 50% through the book. 53 to be exact. Opinions so far. Where do I even start? It just feels like so much is going on that you don't know what's going on. I wish either that the book was longer so that it could address everything and everything felt like it had its place, but now it just doesn't feel like anything has its place. There are so many people, there are 6 people in this group if that's right, and they're all trying to give them backstories and things through this one main character, Jazz. And they're all linked to her and they're all stories regarding her mostly, and it just feels like this is a 280 page book. I don't think we can follow what's happening to 6 characters and a 7th add-on character and all this stuff going on, and I just don't really know where they're trying to take this book because things happening with MaxiPad over here, and that's the only way I can remember her name, and DJ, and it's like, is she going to cheat on her husband? Spoiler alert. I don't know. Is it a spoiler? There is no spoilers because nothing is even happening. Nothing is even meaningfully happening in this book. Like, you just don't really know what's going on. And I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest, so far. Unless it turns around in the next 50% of the book. Do I recommend? No. This is just, it doesn't seem to, there's just like, is there even a story to be told? No. Turns out the fire wasn't the school on fire or the tree on fire. It was the character DJ's granny annex on fire. And also, MaxiPad found some divorce papers under her bed, right? But actually, MaxiPad wasn't the one that found them. Jasmine, our character, the main character, was the one that found them. And then she was like, oh my god, they're divorce papers. MaxiPad was going through it like, oh, they're Cam's. He must have left them in the room. Now I'm thinking they're not Cam's. Because why would Cam lie about being divorced when Clarky's already divorced? MaxiPad's husband's nowhere to be found, and she was the one in the forest. In the forest, she heard grunting and rustling. Grunting, right? And she's with her ex-boyfriend, and they were snuggled up in a fucking blanket on the beach. So what is happening? MaxiPad is the one getting the divorce. She's too afraid to tell anyone because her perfect life crumbles beneath her. She's getting off with DJ, and he feels really bad about it because he's like, oh, it's too soon. I don't even know what. And whatever, but he still loves her. 2.5 hours or 2 hours 40 minutes left of the book. Will I finish it today? No, I don't really want to even finish it. I want to finish it in terms of like bye bye. I don't know how they're gonna wrap it up. I don't know what's doing what. Like, the characters are all over the place. They're in their mid-30s and they're still all over the place. And even the whole thing of like, oh, I feel bad for Clarky, like we need to be his friend because he's got no one else. It's like, if he's horrible, which he kind of is horrible and actually doesn't seem to really care about anyone else but himself, why are you including him? Like, even a 16-year-old, I don't really get it. Like, maybe he needs a bit of a reality check that people don't want to be friends with him because he's like this. And because no one did that, he's still the same annoying idiot. I don't think I'm enjoying this. It's like rage baiting me at this point, and it's just not that deep, and it's just winding me up. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, it is the end of the week, but I just wanted to recap yesterday because I didn't talk to you
after a certain point because Elliot's in the office today, so he needed to sleep. But I kept reading, and I don't know, I kind of expected it to take longer than it did to actually finish the book. 11:30 is when I finished the book. And yeah, I would like take a break, read a bit more, watch a bit of Bob's Burgers, and then it got to like, oh, it says you're like 80%, and I thought, oh, then I'm not that many pages away from finishing. Obviously I gave kind of spoilers, but they weren't spoilers because they were my guesses, and I will say some of my guesses were correct. Stuff started happening, shit hit the fan basically in the book, and truths came out, and that's when I was like, okay, I need to keep reading because I need to know what happens next. Even though I knew I was right and I was like, I know what's going to happen, I was also like, okay, let's just confirm. I can't even remember what my Goodreads review was. Solid 3 stars, but it was all over the place to begin with. It was annoying me, but it got to about chapter 20 and it started to redeem itself. So yeah, later yesterday, like, I don't know, actually it was probably past 1 in the morning, I was like, oh, I need to wind down, but I kind of want to read the reviews on the next book that I'm planning on reading, which is Wild Eyes. Anyway, so I read some reviews and someone was like, it's even better than Wild Love. And I was like, you're joking, how can it be better? But literally, this man protects this woman from being mauled by a bear. What kind of intro to a book is that? Literally, what is that? What is that? I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down your favourite booktuber or book talk influencer, if that's what you'd say. Let me know, and I will see you hopefully soon. Bye.